November day in Ohio, and it's back-to-back time. This is my 21 Kailub Russell 350 Factory Edition. Pro component suspension, full Akrapovic exhaust. myKTM app. This has been my favorite dialed 350 to date. This is my buddy Dave's Rideworks dialed 350SXF 23 model. Full Akrapovic exhaust. It's got the WP 6500 inserts, spring inserts, 4/8 forks. I have 4/8 forks springs on that one too. And he's got the bladder in the back, but the stock rear shock. So we're going to do a back-to-back. So I got my hybrid loop, which is, I would call it, it's an old school GP with a little bit of woods. 'Cause I like my bikes to do everything. Bandwidth, I call it. And it's pretty dry and dusty, so slippery. Now, these are the days I like that pro component suspension because it finds traction even in the kind of rough conditions. It's like you're floating out here on the dust. Now the Akrapovic gave this bike more low end, which I like. And it still revs out really good, and it's way quieter. And it's got a spark arrestor. Now let's go in the woods. Now, I've been riding these bikes back to back a couple times, but Davey keeps changing his up. He adds new parts all the time. So we gotta keep playing around with them. So this last year's chassis, which this has a, I guess I'd call it a little more playful feel to it. Quicker steering, a little less stability at speed. I think KTM gave the new chassis some more stability, but gave up some of that playfulness. Plus the bike is just physically heavier, the new one. And you can tell. This one has been my favorite 350, so I haven't changed yet. $250-192. Let's just call it a 252. Light, agile, fast handling. All right. Also, this has brand new 23.5 offset ride engineering triple clamps. So let's see how that feels. This bike's got 15.8 hours. And I can immediately feel that extra low end, kind of the low to mid on this engine this year. Now once you rev it, it doesn't feel as different. Dave also has some Supercross bend bars. It's a little taller up front. But I really like the way these 6500 springs feel up front. Now this bike's got just a little kind of got that mini 450 feel now to the engine, and definitely has a little bigger feel up front. The other thing Dave just got on this was the factory edition wheels with brand new MX33 tires. Now these 23.5 offset clamps kind of lighten up the steering a little bit. I wouldn't say it's like the 22 model, but definitely a little more playful, a little lighter feeling. But Brad at Rideworks, he has these 6500 forks working good. They are good. I like them. I think Dave's got a vortex coming from Twisted for this bike. Let's see if we can get rid of some of that chuffing off throttle. Man, definitely's got that more low to mid, but still pulls. Oh, 249.8. Wow, 3 seconds quicker. All right, this bike, of course, it's got brand new tires, MX33s. Look at those factory edition wheels. Rideworks, 6500 cartridge spring inserts, 4/8 forks. They are good. Bladder in the rear shock, otherwise stock. Get a little more comfort. It's a really, really good bike. Dave's got this thing dialed. It'll be fun to ride it with the Vortex. And the old tried and true, man, it's still well dialed. I like them both. I'm on the fence. One of the new 350 factory edition, or just keep my well dialed one. It's nice to have choices. Let me know your thoughts. 2 thumbs up.